promise.
I don't know.
Oops.
Maybe I'll change my
My
mind.
students promise.
Recording in progress.
Hello, welcome.
All right, I'd like to call the Wednesday, May 27th, town meeting to order. Paul, can you please lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jen, do you see the national anthem? No. I know.
Why is there a public hearing on that?
It's a placeholder.
You never did it before.
Yeah, I never remember seeing that before either.
And I questioned it today, but that's the answer I got.
Yeah.
Placeholder.
It's a bad answer, I don't
You
like
only
that.
got it with one person. I shared it.
A very important person.
What is it? Oh, that's me. Okay. All right, supervisor's report. It's a pretty short meeting, so I'll keep it short. The excitement in town this week is the bridge over the Neversink that is being set. Me and a bunch of the staff members went to visit it today, and they had half of it up on the crane. Very exciting time. I think it's a fantastic project for the town, and I'm excited to have it be while we're all here and be set tomorrow. So, with that, citizens' comments.
I do not have anybody here.
Anybody online want to speak? Amy. Amy, you can unmute.
Hi, can you all hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I can't be there in person tonight. I'm at Michael's baseball game in Grahamsville. But I just wanted to quickly bring up something that I shared on Facebook a couple days ago. I just want to read it to you. New York farmers say that protecting local farmland and supporting homegrown agriculture matters now more than ever. From the Finger Lakes and Hudson Valley to the rolling farmland of upstate New York, agriculture remains a major part of New York's history, economy, and identity. New York is known for its apple orchards, dairy farms, maple production, vineyards and wineries, vegetable farms, cattleland, and small farming communities spread across the state. Many local farmers continue facing growing pressure from rising fuel and equipment costs, and believe me, it's really bad, unpredictable weather. Nobody wants to do farm chores with me December through March. Stronger storms and flooding concerns, labor shortages, and farmland slowly disappearing due to rapid development. Across New York, many residents are encouraging others to support local farms, farm markets, and New York-grown products that help keep communities strong for future generations. Because once farmland disappears, it is gone forever. So with the pressure increasingly steadily increasing from not only housing developments, but the green and solar developments as well. I don't know if any of you have been following what's going on with Oris and upstate New York. It's not good. Small towns with any kind of farming base really need to stand strong and support their local hardworking year-round taxpayers and voters. Nearly 7 months ago, I came to the town board to ask for your support and consider passing to the right to farm in Fallsburg. While I was very positive of the feedback and discussion that followed in January and February, I'm now getting a little discouraged that something so easy to do has not been done. A main reason we hear repeatedly by developers as to why the clients want to build here is for the country scenes, rolling hills, and farms. Soon there won't be any left if elected town officials fail to support the stewards of the land. So I'm asking you, and I hope that I'm wrong, and maybe I just missed the right to farm vote. I really, really hope that I have, and that it's been passed. But if it hasn't, please, please bring it back up and put it back on the agenda. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Amy.
Okay, typically we don't have back and forths with public comment, but and if I'm wrong, I apologize. I was under the impression we passed the right to farm.
No. Now we're still working out the details of what goes into the law, what protections it has, what, you know.
You know where we're at with that?
I circulated 2 sets of laws. I was waiting for feedback from the board.
Okay. Well, I apologize.
We have a draft law, and in place that can be considered at your.
Amy, I
urging.
apologize.
There were some questions and.
I will stay on top of it, and it will be presented for, and be on our agenda for a vote within the next 2 weeks. I apologize.
Thank you, that's
4
encouraging. I
weeks. I'm
appreciate
getting the 4 fingers
4
from
weeks.
our attorney, but we will not, I do apologize that we dropped the ball, but it will be taken care of, I promise.
Okay, thank you, have a good evening.
You too.
Good night.
Thank you. Any more citizens' comments, or that's it?
I have a letter from Pete Dworetsky from the Fallsburg Boys and Girls Golf Group. He's the coach. It's to Nathan. Dear Supervisor, thank you so much for allowing the Fallsburg Boys and Girls golf teams to practice and play machines at Terry Bray Golf Course. This opportunity and support meant a lot to our players as we had nowhere to practice during the early part of the season. Allowing our team to work to improve their skills and play matches on such a fantastic course paid great dividends as we have a player qualifying for sectionals for the 2nd year in a row. Additionally, Jeff Walsh and the rest of the staff do an incredible job taking care of the course and being helpful and supportive of all the student athletes. The compliments are aplenty that we get from all the visiting schools. Once again, we truly appreciate the generosity of the town of Fallsburg and all the staff at Terry Bray. Pete Dworetsky, Fallsburg Boys and Girls Golf Coach.
Very nice.
I don't have anything else.
Okay. With that, we'll move into our agenda. Item 1, motion to approve town board minutes dated 5/20/26.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Item 2, motion to approve warrant 05B26 dated 5/22/26 in the amount of $526,164.44.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Item 3, motion to approve the employment of Aubrey Wharton as a senior account clerk in the building department with an annual salary of $47,174.40, effective 6/8/26.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Item 4, motion to approve Aaron Wisworth as a part-time enforcement officer with a pay of $25 an hour, effective 6/1/26.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5, resolution number 42 of 2026, authorizing an order of public hearing for the Empress SPL 17-1-30.1 and 17-1-31 zone change from HR to B, set for 6/17/26 at 6 p.m.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And now discussion items. Sullivan Sportsplex and Event Center, presented by Dr. Sean Walcott.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, thank you for allowing me to have this conversation tonight. I wanted to discuss a project that the Lock Sheldrake Property Management Corp is developing, and this really is called the Hub. And the project is twofold. Part one of the project we're calling Miracle Meadows, which would be a income-based housing complex that is located close to SUNY Sullivan. We're looking to potentially, based on infrastructure, have up to 120 apartments there. We're looking to focus on veterans, seniors, and really it's a Sullivan First type of project that we're looking at. We want to focus on people who are really struggling in our area, who live locally, and that's the concept of what we're looking for, Miracle Meadows. Where basically the whole project is play here, live here, thrive here. Adjacent to Miracle Meadows, we want to look to potentially build a 150,000 square foot indoor sports complex calling the Sportsplex. And really the idea of the Sportsplex is to have kind of an indoor park, indoor track, basketball, different things that kids can do, or we can actually bring teams in and have an entire sports event here, which is something that's desperately needed. These things kind of aligned up with the town, what the town wants to do, and what the town wants to get done in terms of having things to do, and also having an affordable place to live. We believe this could potentially be the solution. As part of what initially, this is just an initial concept phase, because what we need to do is figure out the entire infrastructure of the area. So this is all dependent on the infrastructure of the area. If the infrastructure can't support it, then we obviously can't do it. But when they come here to at least initially have the conversation, we have had discussions with the Regional Economic Development Board. They're excited about the project or the potential for the project, and we felt it was in our best interest to have the conversation with the town board. And again, we're at initial phase, we're just concept right now. We still have a lot of work to do in terms of what infrastructure is there, in terms of what infrastructure we need to put in place, and where we need the partnerships at. But again, this is initiating Sullivan's first focus that we're looking towards.
Do you have the land?
Yes, 38, almost 30 acres, sir.
Yeah, the address or SPL?
I have that, and I can email that to you guys.
How close in proximity is it to the college?
Right across the street. So like the college is on this side, it's Walters Farms?
It's all Walters.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, so 88 Leroy Road.
So, I mean, the housing, all of it is exciting, but just a thought. I know the field house at the college is very underutilized. Would you ever consider doing, instead of the sportsplex, kind of partnering up with them and to use their field house, or?
It's a possibility. Like everything right now is concept,
Right.
so it's something that I wouldn't have a problem chatting with the president of the college and see if there's a partnership there. In the past they've used it, but everything's open.
Right, okay.
Is there money to sustain a project of that size?
There is, and so we started doing initial kind of like, what is the interest, what would be, and there's money to sustain the project.
That's great.
Would this project work as a sports complex alone without the housing?
Yes. The housing is something that when we were really talking about what are the needs of the locals in Fallsburg, the housing was something that Raj Patel, who's running the whole financing the project, really felt strongly that we needed to do something to get back to the community.
Well, there is gonna be a project on that corner bordering your property. Will that affect the plans that you have for your piece?
It shouldn't, but we still want to do some more exploring. So we still have a lot of research to do, and I don't want to give a definitive answer to that. At this point, we do not believe it would.
Is the parcel zoned for something like this?
No, it's not, and that's why I'm here. So the parcel is actually zoned for commercial, and the ask would be, if the infrastructure can support it, the ask would be for a specific overlay in terms of, that's tied to low-income housing credit. So we would ask for an overlay specific for public housing that ties into the low-income tax credit. As of now, what we could do is build commercial on the bottom and put apartments on the top. Ideally, we can do that. However, it makes more sense to ask for the public overlay and see if the town board would approve.
Is this parcel part of that group of parcels that was converted
Yes, sir.
into? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What was it before?
I believe HR, I could be wrong, Jen?
I think it was HR.
Yeah. So I believe it was HR, and it does abut HR right now,
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
We do
Something we
need
need.
housing badly.
I thought it was me that was hot.
No.
I thought it was me, I'm like, Jesus, it's warm in
Definitely
here.
you are.
I was like, what,
Oh my gosh.
I'm not nervous, why is it so hot?
It's the president.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was me, I'm like, good lord. No questions, Deputy Supervisor?
No.
Any other questions from anybody?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Nathan?
Yes.
Do you wanna come up here so we can get you?
No, it's not written down. What I had heard is that a few years ago, previous administrations, we had gotten a grant from this county or state, I'm not sure, around 30 million, and it was laying in an account, and it was sort of like forgotten about, and they lost, there was an expiration after 2 years about using this money, and it would have been used for the sports complex that was supposed to happen on the college property. I would think that since we lost that opportunity, that having it on the chicken farm across from the college would bring in nice revenue into the town, as opposed to still putting up more and more developments.
Yeah,
When did we get that grant?
I don't know anything.
Not that many
I know what
years
she's
ago.
talking about.
That's
It wasn't, it was,
Was it the county was?
it was the county that did it, and it was
Yeah, it
through.
wasn't the town.
Right, it wasn't the town, it was the
Yeah.
county that did it, and it was through their, budget, for the college budget.
Right.
They actually included monies for it in their college budget, but they never used that money, so they lost it.
Huh,
So the county was actually going to do this originally.
30 million?
I don't know if it was 30 million, but they had it in the budget.
Wow.
To do it, and it just never got done. So, yeah, we should have had it, and it didn't happen.
Maybe
It's a
they'll be
lost
interested in,
opportunity.
partnering as
Hmm?
well. Maybe the county will be interested in partnering.
Well, that's our thought too. We know that the Regional Economic Development Board is very interested. There is a grant that is coming out in late June, late July, early August. And so we're really trying to position everything to line up for applying for that grant, which would be the second ask for the town, which would be a sponsor just in name only, to say we're partnering to bring in housing. So they're excited about the housing component, they're excited about the event center component, because they recognize we don't have
I
it.
would think the college would be excited because they happen to be on the dorm board, and a big portion of their dorms are not usable at this point, so I don't know if you could, if some of this could be set aside for students, that would probably.
Yeah, we actually want to set aside for students, we want to set aside for staff members of the dome.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of set-asides that we really want to work on, but we really want to focus on Sullivan first. That is our
Yeah.
main thing that we want to give back to this community.
Sounds good.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's it for our agenda. I don't believe we have any executive session items.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All in favor?
Did they close that down?
No, this is it. Start shaking chicken bones at me, someone die.
Oh my goodness.